right?
Uh, well, the supervolcano is a volcano that has a VEI of 8, and if it was to erupt, it would be very dangerous.
What makes this volcano so super?
Well, in order for it to be a super volcano, ma'am, it would have to have a VEI of 8, and at one point it would have had to deposit over 1,000 cubic kilometers of pyroclasts.
So where can you find these super volcano things?
Well, you can find these, super volcanoes, Yellowstone, California, Toba, Indonesia, and Toipu, New Zealand.
So have any of these super volcanoes ever exploded?
Well, when Toba exploded, it covered most of the Earth with an ash sky almost 74,000 years ago. This was to have put the human population in the thousands.
So if one of these volcanoes that are so super exploded, what would it do to the economy?
About it. If the sky is filled with gray ash, you're going to lose plants, you're going to lose jobs, you're going to lose your money, you're going to lose your house. Do you understand? I mean, it's not that hard to understand. I know you're intimidating, but I can stand you. And, businesses and empires, boom, gone.
So what would happen to the fluffy bunny rabbits and the flowers and whatnot?
Okay, don't talk about the bunny rabbits. They could go extinct. And plants would go scarce. I mean, do you know how hard it would be to find food? I mean, they would have trouble regrowing. I mean, how are you going to feel if you can't get any of your Wheaties, sir, ma'am, thing?
Well, what are we supposed to do if one of these volcanoes exploded and everything,
Well, there isn't really much to do. I mean, sir, ma'am, thing, I guess the government would have to supply us with breathing masks and store food and keep samples of plants, but otherwise, sir, ma'am, thing, yeah, you wouldn't be able to breathe. I mean, there wouldn't be much to do. They could possibly come up with an invention to get the ash out of the sky, but that would be really hard.
If a super volcano exploded, what would happen to you?
Well, how would it affect me? Well, it would affect you in the same ways probably too. I mean, I would lose my house, I would lose my family, I could possibly lose my pets. I mean, everything would just be devastated. I would lose my education. I wouldn't be able to go on in school. I mean, think about it. There's a giant ash sky, and all the plants are ruined. What are you going to do? Are you really going to go to school, or are you going to worry about how you're going to get food? And, I mean, would you really want to go through that? You really just need to prepare for it. There would be, like, tons of crime out the wazoo.
Hey, Missy, first, I don't like the attitude. You got to get rid of the attitude. And second, you seem smart, so I'm going to let you go.